Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving into a tense encounter that starts with a camera and quickly turns into a constitutional showdown. A man calmly taking photos in public suddenly becomes suspicious simply for observing a power plant. Officers approach with questions that shift from casual to investigative in seconds. The citizen stays composed, asserting his role as a journalist while refusing to surrender his rights. This opening sets the stage for a classic clash between public freedom and police authority.
Yeah.
We'll take photographs of.
Whatever I can see for public. I'm just gathering information about just investigative journalist gathering content for a story, that's all.
Okay.
There's my hands. Got nothing in my hands, all right?
Why are we taking pictures of the plant?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Raise a little bit of suspicion.
It's not illegal though, right?
That's not illegal, however, it is suspicious in nature. With it being as, you know, what it is. So, you have a vehicle with you?
I'm not answering any questions. Like I said, I explained to him I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
You have an ID with you?
And so he's already confirmed I'm not breaking any laws, so.
Well, we're still talking to you. We need to identify who we're talking to.
I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
We're trying to identify who we're talking to just because there was a suspicious, it was called out that there was a suspicious person walking around taking photographs. When the way things are right now, we at least need to identify who we're speaking to so we can make a notation that you were in the area, who you were, and what you were doing. If you're taking photos, that's fine. But we still need to find out who we're talking to.
Who I am is investigative journalist gathering content for a story.
Okay, I need your name now.
I'm taking photographs.
So that's perfect.
Unless I'm being detained. Am I being detained?
It's an investigation, so right now you are being detained. Right?
I am being detained?
You are being detained until we can figure out who your name is. I'm giving you a chance to give me your name. We're conducting an investigation as to what you're doing. Therefore, I'm asking you for your name.
What reasonable articulable suspicion do you have that a crime is afoot?
You're in an area taking photographs of a power plant.
Is taking photographs of a power plant a misdemeanor or a felony?
What is that? Sorry?
Is it a misdemeanor or a felony to take pictures?
Right now you're failing to identify who you are while being investigated by a law enforcement officer. That's the crime that you're committing at this point.
What would that be?
Failing to provide identification to a law enforcement officer when you have been asked to do so.
Is that a crime?
Yes.
It is a crime.
You have to provide law enforcement with an identification or your name so that when it's been asked upon you not do so.
But you've already confirmed that I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not violating any laws.
Failing to identify yourself at this point.
There's no duty. I'm not refusing. Don't get me wrong. But there's no duty to identify if I'm not suspected of a crime.
Okay.
Is that right?
We're telling you right now, we are completing an investigation as to what you're doing and what you're photographing.
I've already told you that I'm an investigative journalist gathering content for story.
Along with that, we need to identify, we're asking you that we need to identify who you are so we can make a notation that you were in the area and you're going to be in the area taking photographs. Okay, failing to provide law enforcement officer with a form of identification after you have been asked to do so is a crime.
Alright, guys, now things escalate as the officer claims the man is officially detained. What began as conversation becomes a legal power struggle centered on identification. The citizen challenges the officer's reasoning, demanding to know the actual crime being suspected. Instead of clear answers, we hear circular logic and pressure to comply. This is where the tension thickens, because the law requires reasonable suspicion, not just a hunch. The line between authority and overreach starts to blur fast.
So I'm not refusing. What will happen if I don't give you guys identification? Because I don't think it's any of your business who I am. You've already confirmed that I'm not committing a crime. What I'm doing is perfectly lawful. I'm standing on a public sidewalk. Not only is it, just let me finish. Not only is it perfectly lawful, it's constitutionally protected activity. Okay. Did you guys take an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution?
Okay. I'm not asking you whether or not you are going to be taking photographs on the side of the road. That's not what we've already clarified that. Right. However, what we're discussing now is the fact that you're failing to provide law enforcement with an actual identification or your name so that you can make a notation that we may contact you.
This is a First Amendment protected right. You guys are detaining me unlawfully. And now you're forcing me to give up my identification, which is unlawful. I'm going to give you guys a chance not to do that. I'm not refusing to do it, but I'm going to give you guys a chance not to unlawfully detain me.
We need to know who we're speaking to.
Are you going to give us your identification or not?
Am I going to be arrested or not if I don't give it to you?
It just depends. Why are you refusing to give it?
Because it's none of your business who I am. It's my personal information.
Well, it's the loitering and prowling is what we were looking at because you're in an area at a time that's not common for normal people to be in, photographing.
Like I expressed to Deputy Richardson, I do not consent to being detained. I would like to be free to go as soon as possible.
As soon as we can find out who you are and we can possibly identify who you are, you'll be more than glad to go.
All right, sir, I'm going to advise you of your constitutional rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have him listen during any question. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you. Before any question, if you wish, if you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you'll still have the right to stop answering at any time. You'll also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand these are those rights advised?
Do you have a supervisor?
I do. You want me to come over? Because I'll be more than glad
Please call your supervisor and we'll take it from there, okay?
Buckle up, because this is where constitutional language hits the street. The man firmly invokes his First Amendment rights and questions whether officers remember their oath. Rather than backing off, police double down and even begin reading Miranda rights, a move that signals serious escalation. The exchange becomes less about photography and more about control. Viewers witness a real-time debate over liberty versus compliance. It's a powerful reminder that knowing your rights changes the tone of any encounter.
Ford, how are you, sir?
Sergeant Ford.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Jeff. I'm
okay.
investigative journalist. I'm just taking photographs. They've already advised me that that is not illegal.
No, it's not. And no, Jeff, I don't think you're a terrorist. Fine, but if that's all you're doing is taking pictures.
Okay. Am I free to go?
Outside, Jeff.
I know, it is. Am I free to go?
What's that?
Am I free to go?
You are.
Okay.
Yeah, what's that?
We don't know who you are.
Well, you don't want to give us your last name or anything like that, Jeff?
I'd rather not if I'm not doing anything illegal.
He wouldn't even give us his first name. So.
Well, you said it's Jeff. I mean, if it's Jeff, Jeffrey, I don't know.
Okay.
But no, you're not doing anything illegal.
Okay. So I'm free to go?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to head this way if I could just...
Oh, go ahead, Jeff.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Jeff, you know that were you recording our conversation between the two of us?
I am, yes, sir.
Okay, well, you didn't tell me you were recording that conversation, did you?
No, sir.
Okay, that's illegal under the Florida statutes. You realize that?
Actually, it is not.
It's the Security Communications Act is what it is.
Not when it comes to public officials.
No, I think you're wrong, buddy. Okay? But you need to tell me you're recording me. If I'm talking to you, say, hey, I'm recording this conversation. And I'll be fine with that because you've told me you're recording me, okay?
Okay, am I free to go?
Yeah, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Alright, guys, here comes the shift in energy as a supervisor steps in. Unlike the earlier officers, this one quickly acknowledges that taking photos in public is not a crime. The tension that built for minutes dissolves in seconds with a simple admission of legality. The citizen, who never raised his voice, is finally told he's free to go. This moment shows how leadership and knowledge can instantly de-escalate what never needed to be a conflict in the first place.
I'm Officer Sanders with the police department. Nope, you don't get to do that to me. I'm Officer Sanders with the police department. I'm here because the bank called and said you guys were recording them.
You just messed up a good video, man.
Okay.
We almost went 15 minutes of pure silence.
Okay, well, you don't dictate my job, so I'm here to tell you guys why I'm here. And the bank was concerned because you're videoing the bank and the customers, so that's why I'm here. Is there a reason for the videoing?
Huh? Excuse me?
Okay, so I'm gonna repeat this again.
Go ahead.
The bank called
Yes.
because you are videoing a private business
Okay.
and their privacy, obviously, so they wanted me to come contact you guys and see what's going on and why you're recording their bank.
Okay, what is your name?
Officer Sanders. I said that when I first showed up, and
Okay.
he told me to shush.
Would you like to speak with them first?
I mean, we can go talk to them if you'd like to.
We can? Go speak with just to see what they said, because
I already talked to them on the phone.
you talked to the bank.
They're the ones that called, sir.
I just figured they called dispatch. I didn't know they talked to you
So
personally.
they called dispatch. Dispatch gives me the call, and then I talk to them on the
Okay. And what did you say to them?
phone. So is there any reason why we're recording the bank and the customers?
Just because I want to.
Okay. Do you guys have IDs on you?
Do we have IDs on us? Do we have to show ID?
I'm here investigating a call, so I am requesting your identification.
Do we have to give you our ID? Are we
You can
required?
give me your name. I don't need everything. I just need your name to know who I talk to.
You can just call me daddy.
Okay. So if that's how this is gonna go,
What do you mean? How's it gonna go? I'm kind of confused.
so but you're videoing a private business.
What's wrong with that?
So I'm just asking you why you're out here.
No,
I'm not here to
hold on,
violate your rights
Let
to video.
me ask you a real serious question.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
What rights do I have in this situation that you're here to defend?
So I am here investigating why you're recording the bank.
What right?
Do you know how, you see how it would look from their point of view,
what?
right?
Fuck what they feel, man. Forget how they feel.
Okay.
What rights do I have in this situation on this sidewalk that you're here to defend?
So you are at liberty to record.
So what's the issue? Why are you
I am
pressing
here
it?
asking you why you're recording the bank.
Because I want to.
Okay. And
That's it.
fine.
That's it.
But when you tell me to be quiet while I'm doing my job,
because
that's when we had the issue.
We was 15 minutes of silence. If you was doing your job correctly, you would have went in there first to see what they had to say. But you did say you speak with them, sir.
Okay.
I'm not trying to press the issue, man. Do you have a business card on you?
I might actually. Would you like a supervisor? I can get one here.
No, I don't need. I don't think we need a supervisor for this.
It's all on my business card right there. Sanders 136.
Okay, now one more thing you can do for me. Can you write down the CFS?
Sure.
Buckle up again, because the scene changes but the pattern doesn't. A new officer responds to a bank complaint about filming, even though recording in public is perfectly lawful. Instead of focusing on facts, the officer leans on feelings and suspicion. The cameraman calmly stands his ground, refusing to provide ID without a legal reason. The conversation exposes how often officers test boundaries, hoping citizens don't know their rights. This part highlights the quiet power of staying informed and composed.
Hey, I'm good. You scared me.
What's up?
So you just scared me.
I scared you?
Yeah, how you doing?
Sorry. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Listen, I don't know who called, but somebody called just saying that there's a person out here filming. All right.
I don't know who called. I didn't call.
What's in the bottle right there?
My drink.
What type of drink is it?
My drink.
What type of drink?
I don't answer questions like that.
Is that alcohol?
I don't answer questions like that.
Listen, if it's alcohol, then you can be issued a borough ordinance, all right?
Okay.
That's why I'm asking.
All right. What's your name and badge number, you said?
Badge number is 237.
And name?
Patrolman Malachi. You can read it right here.
Okay. I can't read.
Okay.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
All right. What's your name, badge number, Sarge?
Sergeant Travis Dino, badge number 205.
All right. How y'all doing? How can I help you guys?
Well, we got a call.
Watch out for the dookie right there.
What's that?
So
yeah,
watch out for the
don't step in anymore.
dookie.
There's probably some more on the sidewalk here. People don't curb their dogs like they're supposed to, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe you should get that on video. So the reason we're out here is we got a call that you were walking around the exterior of the bank filming.
Yeah.
They consider that a little bit suspicious because it is a bank.
Yeah.
And you're filming the exterior.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're allowed to film when you're in public, but the fact that you were so close to the bank and you're filming it makes people a little bit nervous,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
What's in the brown bag that you got tucked under your arm there?
I don't answer questions.
What's that?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
No.
Okay. Do you mind if I take a look at that to make sure it's not a beer?
No.
No, you don't mind?
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh, you do mind?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is some sort of a First Amendment audit that you like doing?
No, I'm just recording, taking pictures.
Sir, like I said, you can be issued a borough ordinance if that is a beer. If it's not a beer, then you're good to go.
Okay.
Right? And then we'll be on our way, you'll be on our way.
All right.
However, we still need to identify you due to the borough ordinance because that looks like a bottle of alcohol. You understand?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, I think I said it pretty simply.
So, can I help y'all with anything else?
Well, like I said, and like the officer just said, we're here because it's suspicious for you to be walking around a bank filming it, right?
Suspicious could be anything.
Well,
you know,
yeah,
it could be
that's
subjective.
absolutely right. But now that we've shown up and you've got what appears to be a beer bottle wrapped in a brown bag tucked under your arm, and you're not exactly being cooperative with letting us know whether that's a beer or not.
I mean, I really don't got to answer no. I don't got to answer no questions.
You don't have to answer any questions. You're absolutely right.
Alright, guys, this final segment shows how quickly minor contact can turn into a fishing expedition. Officers shift from vague suspicion to questioning a drink, then suddenly pivot to jaywalking when nothing sticks. The cameraman challenges every claim, insisting the crossing signal was in his favor and that it's all on video. What starts as a simple sidewalk interaction becomes a forced detention over a questionable violation. It's a dramatic ending that leaves viewers questioning who really understands the law.